years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give it a good shot with my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Five, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin.
What time's your game on Thursday, Luke? I can't remember. I think.
Do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him? I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down.
Came into this country, adapted.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luton to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenny Buchanan is there on the tackle. That one out wide to Achane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to He tends to be wide open more often than not. It's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat. He does the rest.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Michejack. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a give to Michejack. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 8-yard line. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Mayfield. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 2nd down, Baker. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath. But they had all levels of the coverage accounted for. And that was a really nice job.
They'll run with Michejack. He slams it in there, and he is in. Devon Michejack. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A first down throw for Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, middle. You are X. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Take this in, back at the 16. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
20. Alert.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Motion the slot man left. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run out of the gun with Michejack. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Stand.
Well run with Michejack. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with a 10. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
York, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Has come out to the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. King.
On first down is Mayfield. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Michejack. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work, right? The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Third down and 9.
So,
180. Hey, alert 33. Run. Stop.
Baker to throw. That's taken in by Michejack. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
180. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield flushed to his left. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Here's a third and 10.
20. What's that?
A run up the middle with Michejack, and he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Michejack. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
First and 10 now from the 36. They fake the jet sweep and will hit it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You're going to get what?
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on
See,
either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, Michejack. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Miami.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
To kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Deshante Wester now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Now Jackson on the move. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Report!
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that 1st down.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Jackson now to throw on first down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now a give on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he takes it to the 35.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
180. Good.
Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! What's up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Mike Green, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second down. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Jackson, just a designed run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Design run here with Jackson. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Michejack. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading or reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Second and 10. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Set. 180. King. Watch out.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Jackson now on second down. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Third and a yard. Play action now. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jackson up top again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
The 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Second down, they need 7. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Hey, middle.
Jackson from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Back to throw, Jackson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
180!
On first down, a run for right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll come up on a second down and 8.
180! Done!
Here comes Waddle on the jet sweep. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's going to be bumped out very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Nearly a good one, and hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A give left side for Mitchell, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Phillips in there to record his second sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year.
54, Mike 54.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And make that a 5th straight victory.